So you German, right?
I'm from Germany, yeah.
What part of Germany you live?
You, yeah, you know Munich.
You, ich habe ich habe gearbeitet in Augsburg.
In Augsburg. Ich bin
Ja,
direkt aus Augsburg. Ich
Augsburg,
bin aus
ja,
Augsburg.
ja.
Wo hast du ja gearbeitet?
Programmierer, Computerprogrammierer.
Bei
By what company you asking?
wie? Humboldt. 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 Humboldt, oder?
I don't know what Humboldt means.
No, no, no. What's the company where you working at?
It's a small
Where did you
startup,
work?
Yurigon EG. It's an Augsburg. They still exist. I think they change all the management, all different people.
Fujitsu.
No, Yurigon.
Yeah.
Ri. It's ambulance, Yurigon ambulance planning. Why are you looking for them?
I never heard about that company.
It's very small one. Eurigon AG. Softwarelösungen für ambulante Pflegedienste.
Have you lived in Augsburg?
Yes.
For how long? Wie lange hast du dort gelebt?
Well, technically I've worked for them like 2 years, 2 Jahren, but I was like Ukraine, Germany.
Ah, okay.
I worked illegally in Germany.
Okay.
So
Crazy shit.
and my salary was miserable. It was €500 per month. So
When was it? Wann war das?
doesn't matter. Even it was like, well, let's say year 2000, but it still was
Okay.
it was me like that
Yeah.
guy who cleans the streets. They was making like €1,200. Well, that time was Deutschmark, frankly, but I'm equivalent. They switch actually. 1 year was Deutschmark, next time they switched to euro. But yeah, so I made like a half. Yeah.
Okay.
And they promised me that blue card, and they never made it.
Bro, I don't know what's going on with Germany. We gonna pick up all these fucking immigrants. Okay, it's a whole nother thing if there's war or something. Okay, they can come to us and stay there. Okay, but there is so many people are coming, and my weißt du, was ein Asylantenheim ist? I don't know what it's called in English. So if you on the first time coming to Germany, you are in one house with other people. They're coming with asyl. You know, he's working there, and he knows all these stories. There are people.
How you call it? Say the name of it in German.
Asylheim.
Asylheim. Sounds like a zoo. Well, listen. I will tell you my opinion. Yeah, I'm actually against of immigrants, and it's interesting that I was an immigrant myself, and still is. I'm living in the United States, but I'm for legal immigration. So I decided that I want to immigrate legally because I suffered actually in Germany being illegal.
Yeah.
And again, I was come on a promise that I will be legal. So I came in Germany legally. I didn't have right to work. You understand? So in Germany I was legally like tourist visa, business visas, all kind of bullshit. But I didn't have right to work. So in United States I found employers, several actually, and I requested immediate from the start everything legal, and one of them did it. So.
Okay,
I'm for legal immigration when country actually needs those people, you know.
Yeah. I know that. So my aunt actually went to Maryland before, also like 20 years or something, 25 years or something. She went there at first as a au pair, and after that she married somebody.
I meet some German au pairs here. Yeah, I actually recently met few.
Where are you from in the US?
Phoenix, Arizona.
Ah, Phoenix, Arizona. You got
but
good weather over
au
there.
pairs are everywhere. Because
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah.
But Phoenix is Phoenix is very hot, yeah.
Yeah. Well, right now it's actually pretty good. Right now it's nice weather. It's not hot right now because winter is nice. It's good to come to Phoenix at winter. But actually, this program au pair, it was discontinued for Ukraine, and I think for Russia too, in United States, because literally like 90% of those au pairs they stay in the United States. They got married and stay, or not married, they stay in the United States. You know, so they cut it.
It's so nice over there.
Yeah.
I wanna live there.
And that's actually, I just wanna continue. So it's it's a little bit unfair. So this immigration based on let's call it marriage, because mostly women come. So if we are for equality, like men equal to women, then why only women come as immigrants? So this fiancé visa, it's only for women, not for men, in reality. Because it's like 1% of men coming on this visa. Or it's fake, like Indians. If Indians come on fiancé, it's all fakes. All arranged marriages. And it's actually not fine.
Yeah, but it's the easiest way.
It's easy, but it's cheating. It's cheating. So if it's cheating, then it should be cut off, I think.
Yeah.
So only people who need. So if country needs those people, they should come over. If somebody cannot find, if somebody like ugly and fat or whatever, and cannot find anybody to fuck, it's go to the gym, exercise. But you should not get a woman for yourself from abroad. And after that, you're getting divorced also, by the way. It's not.
always. It's always the
Not
it's
always,
the same.
not always, but very high percentage. And even many, like, even that politicians, there is that Omar, like, Muslim, like, there is, like, very left-wing Muslim politician in the United States. Apparently, there was some shit, like, she came in, I didn't dig into it, but they discovered recently. So either she came in US through arranged marriage, or she brought like her brother through, like she like married officially her own brother to bring him into. There is some weird shit going on.
Do you got anybody for me to marry? Do you got anybody for me to marry?
You wanna come in the United States? No,
Of course I wanna come.
No. Well, you need to come normally because
yeah.
And find somebody normally. No, I don't do that stuff. If you look not bad, so you can find somebody, I think.
Yeah, but that's not the way I wanna do that, because I started a business here in Germany for like 1.5 years now, and I'm trying to save up some money, because you need to have like these $100,000 to do investor
Business
visa.
immigration.
E2.
Yeah, investor visa.
Yes.
I think it was 50. Now it's 100,000.
Yeah, they say about 100, because you need the for the lawyer the costs and some of these costs,
More than that,
yeah. And they
so
say
why you want
if
to
you
move to United States from Germany? Is like not bad country to live. Or immigrants fucked it up already.
Yeah, the immigrants, the whole politic stuff, it's going all to like
But
the
you
left.
voted for them. You voted for Merz, right? What year? Did you vote or you didn't vote?
I vote, yeah.
So whom you voted for?
You know the AfD?
AfD? I kind of know. I know that this like fuck from Christian Democratic Party, he like literally said that Ukrainians should go on Ukraine and fight. And like you Christian and you want people to like go to meat grinder, it was kind of not Christian. And Merz is like, I hate him. He's definitely a killer, kind of.
No, I don't like
him
either.
He's not a good. And yeah, I'm sure he's terrible for German people. So I'm like, how they voted for this? Like, for this dude, Friedrich Merz. And what was Angela Merkel was before? How people voted for her? How?
I do not know. I do really not know, because I don't like it though. I don't really like it here. It's going all down. It's so damn
I was 20
expensive.
years ago, I remember was the problem with Turkish. And they also has
Yeah.
Kurds. And
Yeah,
they
yeah.
was fighting with Kurds, and I was like, I already questioned at the time, why the fuck they... And it's not like those people are high skilled or...
They
A
get
lot of...
all.
A lot of them
Sie
use...
sagen, sie holen die Fachkräfte, they call it. Fachkräfte. The good people for that work. For, like, I don't know.
They sit on social supply payments. Social. Like bunch of... like one Turkish guy from my company, like a bunch of... every Friday, like bunch of... Like a first Friday, I remember I came in Germany, and like... Suddenly at Friday night, like a bunch of Turks in our company. I'm like... but it was like open entrance. It was, everybody can look. I'm like, who the fuck is this Turks guy? Oh, they friend of this guy, Yelchin. And I'm like, why? Oh, they go to prostitutes on Fridays. I'm like, what?
What the fuck?
Every Friday, he and bunch of other Turkish guys, and they invited me. Okay, let's go us to, prostitutes. It's cheaper this way. Group discount. I'm like, I'm not interested, guys. I'm like, I was married and I had a young wife. Like, why I need this shit? And they did it every Friday. What a fucking culture, Every
Yeah,
Friday.
yeah.
And they was
That's
young
also.
guy. Again, it's not like... I understand if you old, you old ugly, you cannot find any, but I may understand it. I still not support it.
No.
But when you're a young guy and every Friday you go on prostitutes, and guess what? Few years later, guy got married. He brought wife from Turkey, allegedly virgin. Probably he gave all that syphilis that he got from prostitutes. No, I don't...
Bro, you're talking out of me,
I don't understand this fucking culture, man. And I don't understand why Germany needs this shit.
No, and it's all kind of these people down there coming to Germany, and that's the biggest problem.
And
That's
bunch
a
of his friends didn't work. They use the social shit. And
Yes,
they said,
yes,
like,
yes.
back in the day in Turkey
They-
or on Iran, I
they-
was 1,000 euro. It was a lot of money. I'm getting a lot of money. Why I need to work? I'm like,
So my dad says he's working at the station where they all put in. So my dad says they're gonna make kits. Every kit is getting 200 euros.
yeah.
They're making kits. They get up to, I don't know, 9 kits or something per family. Getting kits, and getting paid for their kids. They're not gonna work. They're not gonna do anything.
That's how Germany solves this population problem. So listen, why? And that's a whole another thing. It's like Angela Merkel, she didn't have kids. She was child-free, childless bullshit, liberal. So that's the whole problem I have with leaders who don't have family and do not have kids. Because for themselves, they don't care about future of their country because they don't have kids. You see what I'm saying? So they fucked up the country. The same in France. That guy Macron, he doesn't have kids. His wife is weird. He's like he's in some kind of strange perverted relationship. His wife is older than him. She was his school teacher, right? You know that?
I do not know that
Wife
about that
of
guy.
Macron was his school teacher. Apparently, there are rumors that she is not a woman. Yeah, because she sit like that. She always sit like that, legs aside, like she weird. She's weird. She's much older, so it's like no, it's unhealthy shit. Why you voting? So it's my question to French people and to German people and to Ukrainian people too, because I'm from Ukraine. It's like, why the fuck you voting for weird guys in politics? But you cannot find the normal person? It's...
That's so crazy.
It's just in countries like, I mean, listen. I'm Russian from Ukraine. My nationality is
Okay.
Russian. But I'm big fan of Germanic culture. Like I studied German language. I mean, obviously I'm bad in that, but I read that Goethe, um, you know, in German, like this old German stories that he wrote. Like
Yeah.
I enjoy it. I enjoy it. I also enjoy. You know what? I enjoy the Dutch and that Afrikaans culture, that of those German and Dutch colonies that came in Africa. I'm like, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
And what I read, it's like fucking different people. So now it's all lost. It's not.
Where are you from? From Ukraine.
From central, from Kiev. Yeah.
From Kiev. Ah, okay.
Yeah. I also lived in Russia, in Murmansk, a little bit, not a lot, but I lived in Murmansk area, on the very north.
Okay.
Actually, a lot of Ukrainians there too, but those Ukrainians, most of them even don't speak Ukrainian. It was a time when Stalin was moving people, so he was shuffling he took people from Ukraine and sent them to North because it was like not very reliable to the government. It definitely was inhumane, but they still live there. So they lost Ukrainian language, all this shit. You know.
Yeah. I work also together with an Ukraine guy. He's also talking just Russian language.
Mm-hmm.
And he's from Charvik. I don't know. It's like on the right side of Ukraine.
Charvik.
I try.
Like western side. Well, I speak Ukrainian and Russian. I speak both languages. You know,
Charkiv.
Kharkiv maybe.
Kharkiv. Yes.
So it's actually it's very Russian speaking city. Yeah, Kharkiv.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope they will stop fighting, but I mean, nobody needs this war. People don't need this war. They're not fighting for themselves. They're fighting for this fucking billionaire landowners, mine owners, plant owners.
Yeah.
It's like, you're fighting for corporations. And you're fighting for corporations. You're dying for corporations. And like, I wouldn't fight for either side, and if I would be forced, like they force. Do you know that they force people in Ukraine to fight?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm glad you know, because I was surprised recently to see on Deutsche Welle. Deutsche Welle, I'm telling you, man, 3 weeks ago I saw a video that Ukraine recruiting 30,000 volunteers every month. I'm like, fuck, volunteers? They're like force mobilized, catched on the street. So that's another problem I have with Germany. That's like country becomes fucked up. There's liberal bullshit everywhere.
Yeah, and I'm self-employed now, and I'm paying like 48% taxes only. It's only 48%
So
tax.
half you paying in taxes.
Yeah. Yes.
Why?
And
you did everything. Why you need to
I
pay
don't know.
half?
I don't know.
understand it's a law, but it's like ridiculous.
Yeah, but I don't know for what I'm gonna pay this. They putting money into Ukraine. They putting money into like bicycle ways in Peru. They putting money anywhere, but not into the people
They
they
put
need
money in
it.
homeless in the schools too, transgender community.
Yeah, that's whole nother story.
Yeah.
That's whole nother story, and that's so fucked up here, and that's why I.
You know why they put in money in Peru and in Ukraine? My theory is it's because of kickback. Basically, inside of Germany, it's harder. They still stealing this money, even inside of Germany. But when it's international transaction, it's much easier to steal. That's why they basically, and Ukraine, for example, Ukraine is like, in Europe, it's like #1 corrupt country. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
I'm not proud by that. I'm actually ashamed of that. But all that money that Biden sent to Ukraine and Europe sent to Ukraine, all that money was stolen. It didn't go to army. It didn't go to front. It's all been stolen. People was like donating money. I was donating money to military, and I stopped it because I said like, what the fuck? It's like they stealing money and I have to donate it. There is a whole theory. Like I was in finance. It's like Bitcoin grew because of that. Gold is grew because of that. Because an enormous amount of cash, and they basically converting this cash into something else, like in Bitcoin and gold, and it's like messed up, like financial system.
Yeah, it's really messed up.
Yeah.
So in Germany also, if I earn like, I don't know, 5,000 or something, the half is taxes. I got 2.5.
In the United States is also high taxes, but if you earn like roughly 5,000 per month, yeah, it's probably will be 25%.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, half is freaking ridiculous. Again, keeping in mind that it's going to strange project. It's not going back to you. It's going to some kind of restrictions. It's actually goes to work against you. Some kind of restrictions, bureaucracy, some weird. By the way, many environmental laws, which I'm support. Listen, I'm for environment and all this shit, but many environmental these electric cars, it's unhealthy. Like there was research that electric cars, like Tesla, they actually worse than environment than gasoline car, because producing of that car is more toxic than normal one. And
the only thing in the US is your kilowatt hour is like, I don't know, 8 or something, 8 cents or something.
I don't remember. I can look up.
In Germany, the kilowatt hour is like 40 cents. So yeah, if you drive a diesel, it's cheaper driving diesel to drive an electric car, and they promote electric cars with 25,000 euros. They give you 25,000 euros for that you can pay a electric car, but you need to pay the more expensive electricity than the fucking diesel. That's so ridiculous.
So basically, electricity became more expensive than diesel. And why? They say because it's bad for environment.
I don't know why. It's I don't know, because we stopped all the atom plants, Atomkraftwerke. We stopped all that atom plants. Yeah, we stopped all them. And that's
I will tell you. Basically, price is about per kilowatt is 10 cents, 10 to 30 cents. There are different plans, of course. It's 10 to 14 cents per kilowatt, and then it's kind of increasing after you spend after you ate 2,000 kilowatt. And I just look at the prices in Arizona where I live. So I think it's not bad. I mean, in Ukraine it's cheaper. Nuclear power, I think nuclear power is the cleanest, obviously, until it explodes. But that's whole another problem right now, because there are plans. I spoke with some military people from both sides, in Ukraine and Russia. They have like those doomsday scenario, kind of like, if you're gonna start losing, we're gonna bomb nuclear power stations. Even we can bomb even our own nuclear power stations. So like, it's kind of like basically holding Europe as a hostage. Okay, guys, either help us or we're gonna be. It's weird.
Yeah.
I think nuclear power stations should work, because it's those wind and basically it's all more expensive. It's also it's based on your taxes. That's why you have the 50% taxes. Like, fucking insane.
That's so fucking ridiculous. Also, the gas price is like almost €2 again. It's like
per liter. So
one.
So 8 to 9 liter per gas. So yeah, it's twice more expensive than listen, man, it's like 3 times more expensive than in the United States.
3 times. You got per liter. It's on your side at my aunt's in Maryland. It's like 2.75 or something
Or
in
I think
dollars
three,
the gallon.
three right now per gallon, probably 350 probably.
Yeah, there are some cheap gas stations I spotted down there. I was always looking for the price, everything what's cheaper than in Germany, because everybody tells, oh, America is so expensive. Yeah,
But you know
come
what
on,
it's
it's
good
a,
for? It's good that you're. What I love in Germany is those bicycle routes everywhere. So a lot of people ride bicycle. In United
yeah,
States,
that's
you cannot ride bicycle. It's very
no.
dangerous.
If the distance is longer than your car, you're gonna ride the car in the US. It's also a little ridiculous, but
Yeah.
they always ride the car to I don't know, to
Like some
anything.
people at my company in Germany, like several people ride home. Like our director and one other marketing guy, he was like they was like riding bicycle every day. And I mean they ride long distance on the bicycle, but I look at their bicycle routes. They have bicycle paths, so it was safe.
Yeah.
In United States, I have to ride on the road, and I mean, it's fun until I get killed by a car. So I'm not doing that shit.
Where did you live in Augsburg? You know the part of the city?
Okay, I will tell you where I live. There is a tall building in Augsburg. I think it still exists. Hotel Turm.
The Hotel Turm.
Hotel
Oh my god.
Turm.
Yeah, it's called the Maiskolben.
It was a hotel. You know what? It's not bad actually. I liked it. Our problem is that it was two other guys living in the same room with me. So it's like three guys in one room. That sucks. But I mean, it was cheap.
You know the Königsplatz?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know the kebab?
I love. Listen, because I didn't have money all time. All I did, I was like just walking around the central of Augsburg. I look at those old buildings, which I love. So I walked a lot everywhere, many times, nights and days. I just like fucking walked there, and I loved Augsburg a lot, especially that old central part of town. I love it.
My dad's side, my grandpa is from Bosnia, and if you walk in like Bosnian Banja Luka, it's called the city. It's like the second biggest city in Bosnia. If you walk there, I would say you just see normal people walking there. In Germany, here at the Königsplatz, you walk down the street and there's only like, I don't know, like Muslimic people. Only beards, only, I don't know, that's not German
It
people.
was not so, it was not so bad 20 years ago, but yeah, I noticed that it's becoming bad. Yeah, it was Muslims mostly.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's not fucking Germany. That's not fucking Germany.
Well, you should vote for politicians who like stop this fucking immigration. And it's actually what like right now people say Trump is anti-immigrant, but I mean those immigrants so abused. Like I mentioned, that they marry their own brothers and sisters, so they do
Yes.
fake marriages, like Indian or from guy from Pakistan or girl from Pakistan come into the United States, and they start to do the shit. They start to marry divorce, and they bring each fake husband
From their family.
from their family. So like one person bringing like five other, and those five they also do the same shit, and it's become like
A tree.
geometrical progression. Yeah, it becomes like a huge tree. Like, do you know Canada? Canada is like fucked up. They just population exploded literally last 10 years. Like India and Pakistan like literally invaded because they let it. So I say that should be only very strict legal immigration, and they should verify that if person already brought somebody through that fake marriage, no more. Fuck it, you know.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, and even if that person trying to get somebody, like, I mean, it's easy to trace. They just don't care. And especially when Democratic government was, like Biden and shit, Obama, by the way, Obama and Biden, I felt that those people, they want to destroy America. I felt they was anti-American. I'm like, what you guys
Yeah.
doing? And I know it's very weird for you to hear from me because I'm from Ukraine, Russia, but I mean, like, listen, I don't want the guys next door from Somali who are like, first of all, they have low IQ, so they really not needed in the United States. They cannot do they cannot do many jobs. Second of all, they're aggressive. Like, recently in the United States, a girl was killed. Actually, yeah, like some African American like killed her. They just hit her, came into the train and hit her with a knife in the throat from the back. He didn't even know her just because she is white. Or in Ireland, I know because I follow Ukrainian immigrants. Again, recently, like a few months ago, one 17 years old boy, a refugee from Ukraine, he was killed in Ireland. So he lived with roommate, like I lived with roommate in Germany, also in the United States. But his roommate was from Somalia, Muslim. And he didn't like that he did this eggs with bacon for the breakfast. And he hit him with a knife like 20 times. And he killed him. 17
Crazy
years old.
shit.
So he came for safety from Ukraine. He ran from the war. And that Somalian piece of shit killed him. I mean, why are you letting these people in the country? Why?
Have you heard about the the Weihnachtsmarkt, or
Weihnacht?
in Weihnachten, Christmas market?
Yeah. Oh, I love it. Yeah, I love it. They drink this
It's
warm
so
wine.
crazy. It's so beautiful. Okay,
Yeah,
everybody is
beautiful.
standing around
it.
drinking the wine, the hot
Yeah,
wine, and so
hot
on.
wine, yeah. Glintwein.
So
We actually, we have it in Ukraine and Russia. We call it Glintwein in Russian,
okay,
but it's German kind of blue wine or glühwein, how it's called.
Glühwein, yeah.
Glühwein. So they translated. It's from Peter the Great's time. So they grab this word and become a Russian adopted word. It's called Glintwein. So it's a hot wine,
Okay.
basically. Yeah.
Crazy shit.
Yeah.
But they got like small Weihnachtsmärkte, small Christmas markets, and these small Christmas
I love
markets
them. Yeah, I've been there.
need to have now barriers to stop incoming cars. Because last year somebody drove with his Mini Cooper and killed like, I don't know, 5 people or something. 5 or 7 people, I don't know.
So basically, it's kind of they use this mass killing. They use cars for mass killing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he drove. He was educated doctor. He was a doctor in Germany from, I don't know, Saudi Arabia or something like that, and they tried to put him back to Saudi Arabia, but they don't want him because he got so many warrants for, I don't know,
So he
for
had criminal history. Now.
Yeah, but he was a doctor
strange.
in Germany, and they can't put him back. And this guy drove
Shoot
into
the
fucking
motherfucker.
Christmas.
Hang him on the tree. That's what I say.
So, so the thing what I wanna go about is like these Christmas markets, small Christmas markets, cannot afford these barriers, and they don't get this year these small Christmas markets. So we just got the big ones, not the small ones.
I see.
Nobody with a small Christmas market can place his Christmas market.
So it's basically a terrorist attack.
Yeah.
I know the same happened long time ago, but it was like more than 20 or even 30 years ago. Was some terrorist attack in England, and it was also Muslims. And funny thing that couple of them was also doctors from Saudi Arabia, so they was actually educated. They had money, and still because of their religion, they did those attacks. I mean, I will not quote exactly, but when I read about those terror attack in England, I was surprised that they was doctors. So basically, even education do not guarantee safety.
No. It's the same like with 9/11. It's a whole nother same story.
Yeah.
The Osama bin Laden was searching for some educated guy, and that was an educated guy. He was studying in Hamburg. He was studying there. and he was looking for somebody, and he was at church and hear this church speak and something else, and then they connected, and he went to Afghanistan. He educated him in Afghanistan to the, I don't know, to the Muslim, I don't know what it's called, but they teach him all that stuff.
No,
He
ISIS,
went back
yeah,
to,
they radicalize him. He becomes that, Muslim terrorist, ISIS.
yes,
Some
yes,
shit
yes,
like
yes.
that.
He go back
Taliban,
to
whatever. They have different terrorist groups over there. Yeah.
his family got much money, so he went back to Hamburg, and from Hamburg back, he said, "Oh, he's going to America and blah blah blah, doing a semester there and so on." He went to America, did the driving school, the flight school,
Flight school.
and flew into the World Trade Center.
Empires. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This World Trade Center. Yeah.
That's fucked up, and that's
I actually listen. I was in Germany. It's a problem. I actually lost money because I have to fly in Germany that time when it's happened, and they shut down all air flights, and I was unable to fly to Germany and so for several months from Ukraine because it's like become suddenly more expensive, harder. They like denied a couple times my visa. Then they finally restored it, but yeah. So those terrorist acts affected me actually. I mean financially.
Where have you
It's-
been when 9/11
Yeah, I
happened?
was in Ukraine. I was in Ukraine, but I literally like packed my stuff to go to Germany because I already worked for that company, and I wasn't able to go because they like shut down everything and started to check and recheck. And I mean, I understand it, but that's bad. Listen, I'm older than you. I remember a time when we didn't have much of the checks in the airports. I mean, I flew in former Soviet Union, so I flew from Kiev to Murmansk, like from south to north. They didn't have X-ray machines at that time. They didn't have X-ray machines. You basically you have a ticket, you come and sit in the.
It's like a train or something.
Yeah,
It was like
kind
a
of
train.
like a train. Yeah, I remember that time. And anyway, man, hey, thank you for talking. I will go to. I need to stand up. So nice conversation, and I hope Germany will become better country for people, and
I hope so too.
Ukraine
But
too, and
but
United
I
States.
hope I'm gonna do the shoe into the next like 2 years or something, and I'm.
Good luck if you decide to come in the United States. Thank you.
Thank
Tschüss.
you. See you. Ciao. Bis zum nächsten Mal.
Bis next month.